I know most of you, but for those who don't know me, my name is Tom Scott. I'm director at the School of Accounting and Finance. And for those of you who traveled through the rain and the drizzle for this very special evening, thank you. So tonight we celebrate Everything Waterloo. This is the 12th annual School of Accounting and Finance Awards dinner. We have an established tradition. And we celebrate our bright and talented students, our alumni, our donors and friends, as we gather together to recognize our individual and collective achievements. This evening we'll honor our student fellows, our scholarship and award recipients, our scholarship and fellowship donors, our distinguished alumni honorees, and our alumni award winners. So congratulations to all of these winners in our academic community. I'd like to highlight some of our school's faculty who are here and some of our achievements. I think I'm going to begin just by recognizing faculty members in attendance. I apologize if somebody's showing up who I don't have on my list. And what I'd like you to do is I'll call your name and stand, and then we'll just hold your applause, and we'll do an applause at the end. So Ranjini Jha, Kim Kelly, they're all doctors. Zhangban Kim, you have to stand. Everyone stand. Deb Kraft, everyone stand and remain standing because we're going to hold applause. Deb Kraft, Jihei Lim, Blake Phillips, Julie Robson, Grant Russell, Bob Spruill, Alan Webb, Christine Weidman, and Nancy Vanden Bosch. And if there's anybody else out there, no, we're okay. So please applaud now. These are faculty who joined us. So our theme tonight is education that matters. It applies to both major elements of our mission, teaching and research. So we're leaders in both, and our faculty provide leadership in both. And a common theme to our approach is application. Our students learn more relevant material and learn it better because we provide numerous opportunities for application. And our researchers contribute to productive change and growth in our economy through their research on a wide variety of issues. We have much to celebrate. We're tremendously proud to be a research leader. Under the Brigham Young University rankings, we're 27th globally and 2nd in Canada for accounting research. These rankings reflect papers published in peer-reviewed journals. But there is more. We put on 3 conferences that bring together academics and practitioners, one in ethics, one in information systems and assurance, and one in tax. Our faculty fill many editorial roles. Notably, our faculty members fill the most senior editorial positions of 2 major journals. Pat O'Brien is the editor-in-chief of Contemporary Accounting Research, and Ken Clausen is the editor of the Journal of the American Taxation Association. Our faculty members sit on professional advisory boards. They're called on to comment on policy issues facing government and business. They've won numerous research and teaching awards, and we've hired promising young academics, and we've recently filled the Wadsworth Chair with Professor Zhangban Kim, who you will meet shortly. In our programs, we provide opportunities for application through co-op work placements, in-class, and numerous extracurricular activities. Our new Finance and Analytics Lab will provide more opportunities for applied learning, which will be ready in winter, and we also have a new place for our Masters of Tax program in Toronto in the Eden Centre, and many of you, I hope, will visit that when it has its grand opening sometime in the new year. Our students are partners with us in providing opportunities for learning and professional development. Together, we're helping students to develop lasting relationships with each other, alumni, and the school. This year, the Board of Governors passed new student governance and funding structures for both educational and broader initiatives. The Accounting and Finance Education Fund has a new board comprised of students and alumni. It funds its student educational initiatives on a competitive basis. The Accounting and Finance Student Society can now provide a wider set of opportunities for our students to be engaged with each other and all that the school and the university has to offer. Our faculty members are dedicated to both teaching and research. A good example is Professor Ranjini Jha, who's here with us. One example of her research shows that severance contracts in the U.S. financial sector exposed shareholders to more losses, suggesting that managers were taking excessive risks. That was the US financial sector, not the Canadian, of which we have many here. This provides support for recently enacted reforms on severance pay. At the same time, she's led the introduction and development of our Student Investment Fund, an excellent example of application. Under our fund structure and under the tutelage of faculty, professionals, and a number of alumni, a disproportionately large number of our students participate relative to other universities. Beginning as junior analysts, they advance to senior analysts, portfolio managers, and senior fund managers. At each stage, they are challenged with new opportunities for learning. We're examining learning outcomes in our undergraduate and graduate programs and reviewing the contribution of the Masters of Accounting in the new CPA world. Bob Spruill, who's recently retired and was a longtime member of the school, has returned to assist with our Learning Outcome Committee. He's really excited to act on the committee's mandate that includes reviewing our learning goals, mapping these goals to the undergraduate program, co-op and co-curricular activities, and their assessment. Outcomes-based assessment is front and center today in terms of accreditation and program review, and we hope to lead in this area as well. Our students remain our most important asset, strength, and responsibility. They excel in their studies, co-op work terms, extracurricular activities, and ultimately as graduates. I want to highlight some recent successes. 4 of the last 5 CA, now CPA gold medal winners have been graduates of the School of Accounting and Finance. This past year, students won first place in the 10,000 Coffees and Etsy Creative Business Competition, the Telfer Finance Case Competition, the Schulich Rise Competition, third place in the RMA Credit Risk Competition, and they also won first place in the Ontario Regional of the prestigious CFA Investment Research Challenge. It's all the more noteworthy that they won over both master's and undergraduate teams from business schools throughout Ontario. Our teams have represented Ontario at the Americas level 3 times in the past 4 years. Sometimes people ask me how they can help our students and advance the mission and goals of the school. Many of you who are here tonight support our students through a scholarship or our fellowship program. This is certainly one of the best ways, and we thank you. We're extremely grateful for your support, and we hope we can continue to count on you in the future. Another way, which many of our alumnus do, is to help share your knowledge and work with our students. A great initiative is our new mentorship program, whereby alumni are paired with current students. Over 200 alumni volunteered on our first offering. I'd like to acknowledge and thank all of the alumni who have volunteered in this, plus many other activities to help our students advance the school's mission and serve the Alumni Association. I'd also like to thank the supporters of a new initiative at the school. We're really excited about the new Waterloo Center for Taxation and a Global Economy. It supports both teaching and research. Several partners made this new center possible. We appreciate the confidence and support of the Canadian Tax Foundation, Deloitte, EY, the International Fiscal Association, KPMG, PwC, Rogers, and CPA Ontario. CPA Ontario, I also want to thank such a long-time supporter, and I had hoped to introduce, would be the first visit of Carol Wilding as President and CEO, but I think she's caught in traffic still, so if she comes, hopefully before the end, I'll introduce her. Our 2 Masters of Ceremony tonight are Rebecca Yao and Bill Ye. They exemplify the qualities we seek to develop in our students while they're at the school. Rebecca is finishing her 4th year and will return to work full-time at TD Securities next fall. In addition to being a top student academically, Rebecca is a student fellow. She co-chaired the Hedge Conference that attracts students from across the country and participated in the Student Investment Fund. Bill Ye is also a top student and student fellow. Bill holds the UPCAR Aurora School of Accounting and Finance Leadership Scholarship and has served in various leadership roles on campus, including mentoring our students and as the co-chair of the Faculty of Arts Orientation Team. Thank you both for contributing to the success of this event. I'd also like to celebrate our alumni who have built the school's Alumni Association. More than 30 years ago, the association was formed by Mike Garvey, who's a distinguished alumnus and founding president, Cindy Dittner, who has always been there to help us. Our past president, Jeff Hayes, is here tonight. Our current president, Jesse Waltman, and our current executive of Gavin Schwartzman, Vlad Moisikin, and the new incoming president next spring, Elaine Lee. I'd like perhaps all of the alumni I just mentioned to stand and just be recognized.